In this video, we're going to be taking a look at writing paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Now, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to reread the body paragraphs of Two Kinds of Towns, and I want you to figure out which paragraph focuses on the comparisons and which paragraphs focus on the contrasting part. And then finally look at why are there two paragraphs to contrast and also how do they differ. So I want you to pause the video, reread the body paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, and then answer these questions. Okay, now to answer these questions, which paragraph focuses on comparisons, in other words, the similarities, it's going to be paragraph 2, which focuses on the contrasting, that's 3 and 4, and why are there two paragraphs to contrast and how do they differ? We know that paragraph 3 focuses in on Native Americans and paragraph 4 deals with the settlers. So there's two to talk about how they're different from each other. And it is important to follow this format as you're beginning to write paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Now, since you've finished your introduction paragraph, it is important that as you begin writing paragraphs 2, 3, and 4 that you use your Venn diagram for similarities, okay, and also for the differences. Now, it's important to remember that within the Venn diagram, the middle circle that overlaps deals with the similarities, and the differences, remember, those are the circles on the outside. Now, as you begin writing paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, there are some special clue words that signal comparing and contrasting. These aren't the only words that you can use, but I do want you to write these words down in your notes. So in order to compare your two topics, so I want you to write compare and then write the words both, also, to as well in your writing journal. When you're contrasting or talking about the differences between two topics, I want you to write contrast like I have on the screen. Then I want you to write on the other hand, however, but, while. These are some good clue words that you can use when you're comparing and contrasting. Now, if you take a look at Practice Companion page 220, you can look at the writing model. And I do want you to circle the clue words in Two Kinds of Towns and see how the author uses them in the writing model. We will go over this in class, so you will need to do this. So go through page 220 in the writing model and circle those clue words. And I want you to pause the video and you can do this. So pause the video now. So wrapping up the video, when you come to class today, you're going to be working on paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Now, it is important that as you come to class, you will need your Venn diagram that you use to write down your information. It's also going to be important to have your clue words ready to go so you can use them. Remember, paragraph 2 compares the two topics. Paragraph 3 contrasts one topic, and then paragraph 4 contrasts the other topic. So we're just going to be working on paragraphs 2, 3, and 4 in class today. So this concludes the video on writing and developing comparisons within your compare and contrast essay. And if you have any questions about paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, please come and see me.